Hi everyone. This video today na pure pidgin. Typical Cameroon. Typical Cameroon because it's 95% concern Cameroon. Yeah. I began to make this video 2 days ago, but I decided for make Easter pass before I do and make man get a quiet Easter time. They know they make boo for Easter. No, not be so they do. Therefore, respect Jesus Christ, the death and the rise of when a reason on a rise of Jesus Christ. Yes. So I want just respect the Easter season, keeping jokes aside, then decide for make this video today. The video will be an analysis as to the video where all Pancho CY International do 2 days ago. CY make a video concerning Libyanka. I watched the video. I don't decide for analyze the video, and I decide for analyze because CY make references to other artists. That's why I decide for Shidon listen that video fine for analyzer. If CY for just talk about a Libyanka, leave them. I not for analyze it. I not for analyze your video CY, but you make references of which, to my own personal opinion, you'd be very wrong to do that. That video they say if person watch them, if person the reason now with the ear, he go talk, so you be very correct for that video. But if person the reason now with the brain, that is 98% of till we talk for that video, even 99 self, it be very wrong. I don't want to talk say 100% because I want to give small credit for the courage where you get them for can make references to other artists. So I know talk say 100%. But see why? You know something? I listen your video. I reflect with my brain, not with my ear. First of all, I want to talk say Libyanka na pikin way. I know call her pikin, small sister, anyone. Any wife is to be my small sister. Then I say my small sister the last. At least see big pass Bianca for some few years, see big pass. So I feel she talk say pikin. Or small sister, anyone way one be. Now pikin will over appreciate it. I don't appreciate it because I just appreciate his style for identity. Now why that I talk say when you watch CY video, you just now we are here, you'll say correct for everything because CY you talk something way yes. When na something where I discuss them, I don't even discuss that same thing. Just be like say you be even bitter where I discuss that thing. I the discuss out the Cameroonian concerning Libyanka, you know. I the discuss and concerning Libyanka where I the talk say I like this speaking. I the talk say I like this speaking for his identity, for his style of the way he take and keep it at the maintain his identity, like not be say recognize the way he take and keep him. Because at that same moment while they talk, all she will be watch Libyanka some a clip where he feature with some guy for this people clip. So he be there for studio with Kaba. I be admire him a lot, and I don't see say not be the only video that way. It don't be for studio with Kaba. I don't see other video where don't she don't with Kaba. Where you say read Kaba, the Kaba so I be over appreciate them. So I start talk say just even from the fact say even that's where he start in music say from Bamenda. I don't always appreciate the picking for that. Always. But wait I don't realize now say now his style. Now his style. Any man gets his style. And they picking his style. Maybe now they bring up to, which is very good. But at the end of the day, you picking them for years, some picking the day where you force them for wear Kaba. They didn't wear them. They deny them. They bring up where he maintain them, and I believe say they incite it too, which is a very good thing. I appreciate them. See why? I be expecting that so if for come can appreciate Libyanka, that cultural identity where you claim or where you talk and say Libyanka recognize them. You for just talk only about Libyanka, in recognition about that cultural identity. You live and find your lost your camera go. You start blunder, You start blunder now when you start make references to other artists. And for their way, as same as she done again, listen to her video. Now for the way I see a lot of mistakes. Now for the way I see a lot of mistakes. See why? The fact say, best if you put camera talk, no me say always correct. And the fact say if you get that courage for can't stand for camera talk, no me say you correct. Or no me say you talk sense. Because a person want over reflect way to where you talk. I don't lie you honestly, I don't see me no sense for that video where you do. I don't see no sense for that video where you do. I will tell you why. You talk say the first video we make about Libyanka. Before I even talk, analyze CY video. And they still emphasize because people they so when they want can listen video, they listen now with they think now with their ear, they think now with their brain. Libyanka na piki I like it very badly. Apart from his song, I like his style. Like his style as in person. I like his person. And the fact that I name Libyanka na a real name, ever change them. I like they came for plenty in them. So me man no can talk say no Libyanka na person no man fit see Libyanka. First of all, no man no fit they say no like Libyanka. Anyway, any man must get haters. But I no hate the pikin. I like him just for his style. Apart from the music. Me no man no forget me wrong. Still why you make a statement say this is a second video you make on concerning Libyanka. The first video na time where if you go for a blind audition where they ask you say welcome on it talks say from Minnesota. Originally from Cameroon, Bamenda. You say, hey, that's my girl. When I go support a sister. See why some question that I want to ask you. If Libyanka be talk say come on as Sang Malima, Cameroon, if I can make videos, say me they go support you. I did just ask. I may be wrong, because I did analyze your video. Maybe you say she done. You look at whether you see why. You be very honest for that video where you do. If Libyanka for can talk say come on a betwa, bet Cameroon. If you can talk say me they go support his sister. You know why they talk so? Because I don't take no so be that kind of person where you get selective supporting. When I say selective, see why? You select people they for support them. You the make say you do for that industry. You support your own. You be that kind of person. Now lie, see why you need support your own. You do selective supporting. See why? I get proof for plenty in the way I feel disprove you. So you do selective supporting. So no mele say you overlike the industry. You want me the industry grow. You want me people they advance for the industry. I don't believe you, see why. If Libyanka be common as Sagmalema on a Betwa, on a Garoa, if you can make videos, say me they go support a sister. See why I may be wrong. They answer me. You forgot to And if Libyanka be been for Cameroon, he go for some blind audition for Cameroon. He say from Bamenda. See why if you can make videos, say me they go support you. I say if blind audition be been for Cameroon for pay, he talk say come on a Bamenda. Because I get plenty Bamenda there for pay for Douala they where they go for audition them. And one year you can't talk to me they go support so one. Maybe I be wrong because I need watch me now all your videos them. But I never see me no one way don't push them they go support. If he be been not be for America, if he been a still for the Cameroon identify say Bamenda. See why? I don't take no so the support people they already there somewhere. No be people there for the scratch. Because Libyan cannot be from the scratch. If it be from the scratch for that their level. But for level, just for go for blind audition. If you don't already reach somewhere. I want cut, you make 15 minutes video, I want cut them. I want cut them. See why? The video over long. Because I no one made in my own video long. I want to cut them because what I for do now, I want go live show. Maybe that your video the talk, that the talk, I the analyze them. Then I say, it go stay, I no get the time. You say, Libyanka the excel. Say, no way, no the way. Ancestors on our way to where you call them or see why. I want me, any man way to listen, one man listen, may if I go listen that CY video, they make a listen to my own. You say, there is no way God no go bless Libyanka. There is no way, in a nutshell, see why you begin talking and say, because they begin, because Libyanka, it recognize that cultural identity, it be more blessed, it be like, then you go further by saying that for a task and for Nigeria, they will recognize you if you show say you be different. You know they do like them. And that since as Libyanka is different, that's why she excels. In the nutshell, I want to cut from the understanding of your video. You say, if person where they America, you even quote example for Yoruba them, say Yoruba man go talk, American man go one list, go enjoy it because Yoruba man go use the accent. You talk say, see why I see talk say I the one job group where you weigh the understanding for your video concerning Libyanka. I want to talk say for just talk about Libyanka, not for compare Libyanka or anybody. I dey come for the part where talk about standing, you know. You talk say just the fact say Libyanka they use the accent, like it they use the tongue, it be different. It like in the show where Nigeria already know, in the show where America already know. That's why she's excelling. And because he identified that, he recognized that cultural identity, the ancestors, they bless you. That's just the whole thing about your video. For that side, now the whole thing about your video. But see what I believe will be very wrong. I'll tell you why. Libyanka need the excel because of all those things. Libyanka the excel. See, I not do marketing. But I think say sometimes marketing strategy be very important in every business you do. I don't think say Libyanka the excel because it recognize in cultural identity as test of the blessing. I don't think say that because it the one keep it tongue. By the way, Libyanka need to keep it tongue. Libyanka they just adapt to any interview where he meet them. If Libyanka then for African interview, Libyanka go speak, he no go take the American accent. Libyanka go for UK, he talk with a white person. Libyanka no go talk like a Cameroonian. He no go get that accent. The Pekin just adapt, which is good. It adapt to any, yes, it adapt to any situation. So no take and talk say, in no way to way, say may other artists they can learn. Libyanka they teach them wisdom for how to keep a cultural identity. As I begin talk, man, not even mix the whole thing. Libyanka, CY International, or Pancho, Nyanga Draws. I bet you say if Libyanka be sing that song, people now for Cameroon, enough for day as a day, enough for go like this. That's what I think. I believe, and many people them, I believe say if you now want look am, see what I talk, it makes some sense. Enough for go the way it go if it be sing that people are for Cameroon. Accept that fact. You don't get anything for do with ancestors or accent or different. Talking of differences, see why number 2 for the Libyanka is song. Libyanka get na a production style Afrobeat. Afrobeat. Who is the creator of Afrobeat? Na Fela. Fela na who na Nigerian. Afrobeat no be Cameroon. No wonder na go do na research. Can be some person write out some comment section say Afrobeat na Cameroon. Whether with no. Afrobeat start from 1920, 1930s with Ghana and Nigerian. Fela can change the whole thing with electronic instruments for 1960, 1970. So they say Fela is the creator of Afrobeat because I can make I be different. Now what they use am today. Libianca, a production style, in music na Afrobeat, not be Makosa, not be Bikosi. So when you want start talk say ancestors they bless it, they for start blessing. They for start blessing. If it be used na Makosa no or na Bikosi because na motherland or na fatherland na call am. Anyone. Origin. Afrobeat no common for Libianca origin. So when you want talk say Nigeria, they push Libianca like she's recognized in Nigeria because it get a different. She's different. I don't think say she's different because it used na Nigerian source for music for become where she is. It no use na Makosa for go worldwide. For be different. So if you use na inside Niger, na inside Nigerian, see why? Nigeria person na person way no. You talk away if you go talk in Nigeria no go pull you for fun because the one may do it. Now lie. See why? If you talk in you pronounce and fine, you talk and fine, Nigeria man go put you for front. Nigerians, even though pidgin word, if you talk so majority, no, they even understand to what they talk. So sometimes you be forced for talk like them. To be recognized inside their milieu. Yes. So when you see some person want integrate with Nigeria, they for go, he talk in now may not blame me. If they not push you for fun, because you not pronounce and fine. If you pronounce exactly like them, they will put you ahead. We not plenty Nigerians them. They will be happy for recognized like them. So Libianca used na Makosa. I mean, he used na Afrobeat when na origin from Nigeria. He no use na Makosa. So I don't see any different with Libianca. Different. When you want to talk about different, you call Nigeria, you call America. I don't see any different. I don't see any different. For me, for just talk about Libianca, that thing where that identity, culture, you end up for day. All the other thing the way you just talk, you mix them and see why it don't make no sense to me. It made no sense to me. You say they ask you for an interview, we go for Trace. You interview with Trace. They ask you where you go like for being recognized within Cameroon or outside of Cameroon. He said within Cameroon, you say yes, you jump for up. But see why it be very normal. Any artist for Libianca in position now so go talk say he like for being recognized within Cameroon. You know why? Libianca they see all side way music, they sing more, side way they play music more. Libianca no say inside Cameroon in music no they even sell. Francophones don't talk about Libianca. The only francophone for media where don't post Libianca. That's some francophone blogger where they call it Dukame. Even the most notorious, that's the notorious francophone bloggers. If they put one post, millions you watch. I never see them talk about Libianca. Francophones, they don't know Libianca. Now a country, and I think saving so Anglophones themselves for pay for they don't even know Libianca. How many Libianca, how many bars they put Libianca for music, for pay for they? How many bars? So she knows. Say, it not be satisfied enough how the music be treated for Cameroon. You understand? So it be very obvious, say, it be and very normal. Say, Libianca go talk na Cameroon, say, it want me music may be recognized within Cameroon. When a country, a origin. Any man for Libianca a place, even that Stanley, anyway, call his name. For Libianca a place now, so it's the same thing. He's gonna say. So that one don't get anything for do let's say because he identifies himself a cultural identity. Now why that and stuff like no, you don't get anything for do with that. See why? You don't get nothing for do with that. Nothing. If they don't already know a musician like Kosi, where we already know if fine for Cameroon, we want to go all place na Kosi, all place na Kosi. I don't think say if they ask Kosi that question, Kosi go talk say may they recognize it within Cameroon. Where he already be recognized within Cameroon. No, I don't think say go tell you so. I don't think say go talk so. It be very normal say any artist go can't talk will be known already for a country who can't talk say in the world, in Africa, global village and so on a global way you call a global village on a global when I wait how you put that for day. But it be very obvious. See why? It be very obvious, Papa. After all, yeah, cultural identity matter where you don't take them. Instead of you for just talk about Libyanka, you praise the pikin, you hail about that cultural identity, you take and start compare other artists them. You take Stanley, and no matter tell you start blunder, after you start blunder, you take Stanley, and no name you put them for them. See why something I want to tell you before I even tell you wait you know even understand what you mean by cultural identity. Stanley Eno as an Anglophone now legend. Leave him. You talk say they do a good work now. See why not you get for put Stanley in name. You get for respect Stanley Eno. You get for respect him. Because Stanley Eno as considered for this so. As the other ones them. And they just put Stanley Eno because you over precise Stanley name. You overcall name for their video. You overput in there for that video. You will get for respect Stanley. Stanley na the first Cameroonian artist where he win MTV award for Dallas for 2014. First Cameroonian artist. Where he win, I think that's some music award. Now wait they call I don't forget on Nigeria. First Cameroonian artist. See why? Stanley Eno, they under the 5 top richest artists them for inside Cameroon with $1.5 million net worth for an account. He's inside the 5 richest millionaires, richest artists for Cameroon. So Stanley be the last person who for even think of your head for calling him. You say Stanley, even for talk PG, it already form. It already form. Stanley, the talk English, it form. But nice style. Nice style. Rapping nice style. It don't mean say Stanley, no, they recognize a cultural identity. Nice style. That's what they call entertainment. See, why am I school you about entertainment? That's what they call entertainment. Entertainment, when you say an entertainment industry, you get all sort of characters. This very bad that they call na your man, your show, or na show you also one way they wear clothes and so way you get all kind where they may make so they call na Liwen Cameroonian. No be na typical bamenda, na typical Abakwa boy that no. Na typical Abakwa boy no be so. But est-ce que we go the holy say made the wear how they call the bamenda clothes? Maybe wear the bamenda clothes and country clothes. No, see why? You want to make the industry maybe a traditional industry, maybe entertainment industry. Entertainment industry, there's you meet all kind of people, all kind of character. Stanley Eno, na it tongue where it don't na own identity, artistic identity na it tongue. No be na because say he no recognize. Say he be Bayangi boy. Because even for Stanley Eno his song, he recognize he be Bayangi boy. Stanley, and let me tell you something, see why? Let me school you on something. Cultural identity begins from the name. Stanley Eno never ever change his name. So it be very obvious. Say if Stanley go any place, they ask you, say, what is the meaning of this your name? And I go tell them something about a village. He go tell them something about a village for that name now. So if Stanley want over thief na people their style, Stanley for start changing name. And plus his style of music, Stanley for changing name, but his name remains Stanley Eno. You get for respect Stanley Eno. See why that example where quote for Stanley not correct. Stanley he tongue na artistic to correct for you. He fits he correct for a music style. He corrects. Not only say Stanley want imitate American. Stanley want imitate you. Never hear America they want imitate Africa there. Stand like I call you. See, I never watch film where you see when they were African part, American man they talk. They say they're born in for some hinterlands for Africa. You never hear them. You never ever hear them imitate Africa if they want to portray something about some African culture. Stanley is style of music. Don't me make the talk. Style of music. No guarantee make the talk. Let me and you will the talk so for yeah. So leave Stanley out of it. Another is style maker. Stanley was a first and is the first Cameroonian artist where he win MTV award for Dallas 2014. He win an for Dallas, America. But still talk that they are your men, no. They enjoy him. So what you want to talk? So you must be different. No, if you be like them, where you touch them for the right place, you'll be out there. Leave that talk. You don't know what to be cultural identity. When you want to talk cultural identity about Libyanka, praise Libyanka, leave him. No, make reference to other artists. See why you are wrong. Not merely say you know it or you know nothing. You don't know anything, see why? You always talk, you think them, you know the thing for your heads. And that's why I don't take notes. Because you want to talk, you feel say you want to blast people. You want to blast. You even went further by saying that for that same Trace interview, they asked Libyanka, say, he go live for feature now we will. He talk say, he go live for feature now with Salatier. Then start to say moment of truth. Stanley no moment of truth. Say Stanley don't hype Libyanka pass Salatier, but he prefers Salatier for feature with than Stanley Eno. So what? Wait, Pancho. So what if he prefer Salatier than Stanley Eno for feature with? Not because he don't like his style. It's just because if you look at logically, Salatier, his style of music go with Libyanka own than Stanley Eno. So it'll be very obvious. It'll be very obvious. They ask you for that same interview, say Makossa or because you know be talk say Makossa. No be it talk say Makossa. Because we the Anglophones especially will be like proximity to Makossa than Bikusi. So he quickly talk say Makossa. So I believe say if he talk say Salatena because he line of music, his style, he be nearer to Salatier than Stanley Eno. No be na because say no be na because as you want make up for people that head, they say say moment of truth. Moment of truth now which one? Why? See why you want cause hate and jealousy for Sawe no day. When no man talks you want cause hate and jealousy, yes, because you even make some statements. See why a statement not get for common for person where they for public, a public figure like you, you make a statement. You say because of all this, the way Libyanka they and now why that way some artists that so many artists that shame for congratulating. Where, pa? How you money talk that kind of talk? That's planting hatred and jealousy. Time when Libyanka there for America, they eat the fight for itself. You don't praise now which Cameroonian artist. Kosi will not Kosi for pay within Cameroon. Even the other same Stanley Eno within Cameroon. Before the Libyanka. Libyanka don't ever cancel, they can't hype them. Congratulate them. So why you want me? Any man there for your own couloir? All man there for your own corridor, they mind the business. It doesn't mean that if they no can, they shame for can't congratulate it. Wait, not kind of mentality that which kind of ideology that's that now see why which kind of ideology with that one. You the one make a maybe they say the others say the jealousy now it time. Now that picking it time, see why. Fortunately too, it talks about Bamenda Cameroon. Now it time. May excel. May enjoy it while it lasts. And we too, they will be glad for you. We'll be very proud because it will take our flag green, red, yellow up. See why more look now more of the positive side. Not because take and the compare our other people. They don't make no sense. Tell we coller la petite for the francophone guy. Go the music go outside. Go you go for bars them for France. You go here coller la petite for outside. Now your own time now we need ye again. No man will be taking compare or other musician them. Because in marketing, this the way we get them was very strong. Now why that music go fast so? Even there was a time Mr. Leo for club for France. You enter for France, you hear Mr. Leo. That first music where be sing away they like Zouk. That first music where be sing away they like Zouk. They begin listen that music for France. Even to today, you go for France, you listen that music. You go hear them. You know why? Because Frenchman like Zouk. Then I don't know how Mr. Leo be doing where the music he enter for France, so they sing outside for France for their radio station everywhere. So if others they never get the luck, you don't get anything for do with cultural identity. Sometimes get something to do with marketing strategy. Sometimes get as the way Africa get as it be. If course it be been for that same America, of course people don't go far. Even this time the where you talk. Stand the NOC they say Cameroon every day. Try only account say heavy. Just imagine we been for Libya position. And you the talk say if like cultural identity, if you have identify yourself like say with a village where you come out, you go excel. Your ancestors will bless you because you make sustain me against say all the female artists them their career they die so fast because one music, whether they don't start change tone, they need why if you recognize the cat say where they come out. Come on, see why. See why I don't hear about Dancia. Dancia na Cameroonian. They born it for Cameroon. Libyan herself was not born in Cameroon. They born Dancia for Cameroon. But if they don't tell you say Dancia na Cameroonian, you know ever not na Cameroonian. He never identify himself with research. He never identify himself with we, but she's excelling big time. It is now stars him. Now we stars them. So you want to say ancestors too, they know they wish. And you get so many Cameroonians the way they so. You guys who have some francophone, oh, don't forget, they're not T something. You guys why they call us say Bakadi. Now Cameroonians them. They don't identify themselves. But if they ask them somewhere they come out their origin, they talk. It's just that Libyan can want different and say, you no need for asking the talk. Nice, but I believe in nice style. Nice style. Libyan are not born for America. Libyan, because some people start say born for they're not born for Cameroon. They're born for America. He come up for America I think at the age of 4 with his mommy and his brother. They go for Cameroon. Come back for America, I think maybe before the age of 15, something like that. She was born in Minnesota. And he recognized her way he come out. See why? No can choose that interview. You want to tell people there because you want blast other artists there because now they aimed after the objective that for their video. No, the objective was not only Bianca. You don't press leave the begin. But since as your objective, because you want to use and blast other artists them, you use now the picking for fun, begin talk about cultural identity. It's success, not get anything for do cultural identity. You know? Now my problem that we use for that video. And I want me you recognize them. Stop them. When you put Libyanka for better position, you praise her picking, not take it begin to mix them without thing the whole people without thing the people they do on media. With all due respect, as I talk, praise Libyanka as me, I talk say, I like the picking, the identity we don't put them. It that cultural, the fact say the place where it the talk one time place where it come on the way they you'll see with Kaba for studio it adapt to it tongue for each place where it they. I just like now the style. Now style. Some people they will like the style. Some you don't get anything for now just the style which is very good. Libyanka from the beginning even talk say from Bamenda Libyanka. Me I talk say why not even precise say from Bamenda Cameroon because so many people do not even know where Bamenda is. So many people around the world. That's why it was so difficult and it's still difficult for so many people to even think that Libyanka is a Cameroonian. Because me I prefer me even talk say from Bamenda Cameroon. But notwithstanding the facts even talk say from Bamenda we Cameroon don't understand. I'll be proud. We are happy about it. But not before take and begin the mix some the talk with the way. You just take the picking mix and the talk down and talk them for media way no one no make sense. Yes, see why? Because your video no one no make sense. No denigrate other artists their work. No denigrate other artists their effort. No denigrate other artists their personality. No do am. See why it's very wrong. It's wrong. And I want to tell you something. No think say Libianca go appreciate your video. You know why? Because you make her like if you watch that interview, if you watch and finish, because you're doing a selective something, because since as you get an objective of denigrate other artists, they ask you say R&B and Afrobeat, which one may choose one of them. It denies say no choose. Say no fit choose. Wait he talk R&B Afro. You know why he talk so? You know why he talk say R&B Afro? He no fit choose. Now because he still identify itself as an American. That's part of her. Because she grew, when the bunny grew na inside R&B rap, all that in them. So you know if you put them aside, you know if you come for public and to say Afro, it choose only Afro na lie. So it tell them straight no. It tells it if you do where you did not to say no, not give reason out now. It talks straight. R&B Afro. For say no, it deal with the two sides. It deal with the two sides. You know if he ever puts side with the bunny for down. You hear no? You don't hear repe? So just don't say he still get another cultural identity for that side. For a task, we still recognize them. So any man get his style. Any man get his style. Respect and see why. Respect any man his style inside entertainment industry. Respect the artists. Respect Stanley Eno, that will legend, and the others them. At the precise time they end up calling name because of our MC Charlene or na which girl. Leave them. Any man get his style. Men no can do na country traditional. One a traditional for that industry. Everybody get his style. See why? Respect us. Any man to the respect your own style. When you no start respect for their style, now so person will start analyze you. Because see why if I want start over analyze your thing for here, you know support you. Because I don't see you don't start talk so about Kameni for day. I'll go look and find if Kameni be wrong, I'll say be wrong. If it not be wrong for some plug, go analyze now you. No, Vamele say you know it all among the artists and stuff like that. Leave these people that tried. You know, easy for Africa. Leave them alone. Leave them. You don't be for your 80-20. You start them genuinely. It was so genuine. But Frenchman say a moment donné. You start can't do and fake. You know what? I don't say fake. Because I can't see say that 80-20 they give you population they come. You start doing fakely. Yes, you do them fakely. See why? That 80-20. I don't hear and I don't know whether that's true. I see was a comment section, they say you know go day you hand again for 80-20, you know they again. If really not true, maybe if not be true, I want to tell me for under comment section. But if not true, see why? Then it means say all along, you were not doing it for the good for Cameroon culture, for entertainment, whether na culture and a way to call it the entertainment industry, how they call it, for promote the culture for Cameroon. No, you were not really doing it for it. You were doing it for your own personal interest. Because you know, say they give you views, it they give you name, it they give you clouds. That's what I understand them. Because I don't see you like that kind of person way you even be supportive. Genuinely. I don't see them or see why. I don't see them. Me, I see you say you be supporting our people the way they don't really reach up there. No people they still dey down there. No argue for the one, see why. I don't go further with you for the one. No argue, you yourself no. See why I promote their music for yes to tell you all kind of talent. Go for YouTube for day. I do all kind of style where even you for their same music, you never do that. You never do that montage for video. I see some girl they call say patience part. Patience part dance and music they tack you see why. You never even pick your eye for even can't like them. Then you talk about other people then. You want most talk about you. But you over want to talk about the artists and so they see I will mistake plenty and I will overstart talk about you too. So when you want to talk, not just talk because you want to talk because you get people they can comment on that. Talk because you know say what you did talk are the truth. Shout out to Libianca. Where they make us proud till now. No, I'm so proud. Like any place where I go, that's why I put my own say me they put some Libianca. They don't tire me. Even how many people they don't know Libianca from my back. Una no believe. Eh? Shout out to Stanley Eno, our legend. You remember our legend. No change your style. No, yeah, no man. No, yeah, no man. Remember who you be. Anything any man want talk no, may talk. Shout out to Kosi. Shout out to Kameni. Shout out to Mr. Leo. Shout out, in short, then the artists are plenty. They plenty. I like this girl, to this Mr. Leo, baby mama. How they call her name? I don't forget. Make some man no vex and say baby mama. I don't forget her name. I like that song with Kameni too. Love you all. One love. Courage. Asaba. Asaba. And man, don't forget TC Panchak. And the other small one that they carry, get Pride. I like Pride. I don't know side they don't go again, go hide. What side they don't go? What side they don't go Pride? Then they be the hot sometimes. So Pride and ego and Pride. And the other young ones and the musicians over plenty. I just wish you know the best. We not say no easy, but we wish you guys the best. All the best so far. Now all that way me have to talk concerning the video. All Pancho, CY International, Nyanga Draws, you don't know too much. Rest. Rest. Before you want to handwrite anything, think. Before you want to your camera put and talk, think I beg repeat.